So after practice, the players jump in the cold tubs behind the camera, and this is the result. How you feeling right now?
Feeling good, feeling good. Just got out of the cold tub and a little cold right now, obviously soaking wet, but hey, that's the best thing to do after a long day of practice, right?
What are the benefits of the cold tub for you that you feel the most?
You know, honestly, for me, just sore muscles right away, right? Cools your body temperature down too, right? You obviously got a high body temperature coming off the field. And then for me, I just notice it, especially the next day, right? With the muscles, helps with recovery. So I think there's a lot of benefits. I'm a big proponent of the cold tub.
Are you trying to be the first one in there? Because I just see a lot of sweaty dudes. You don't want to be like the ninth guy in there, right?
Yeah, I mean, I wish I could be the first one in there, but I got a lot of tape to take off and braces to take off, so I usually end up being one of the last few guys. So yeah, it's definitely nasty in there, that's for sure. You're not going to want to drink that water. You're going to catch something, but it's good. It's good. Still the same benefits.
Then there's Bryant Strother, who's like jumping in there. It's like 2 feet deep. That was an interesting move.
Hey, I'm not going to jump in there, right? That's not my skill set. But Che, he's a better athlete than I am. So, you know, hey, credit to him. But just close your mouth when you're jumping in there.
Week 3, how's camp going? How you feeling about the offense right now?
Good. Feeling really good about the offense. Love the plays that we're calling. Love the guys around me. We got a great offensive line. You know, a lot of experienced guys that know what they're doing. Just a lot of experienced guys on offense in general, too. Bringing back a lot of guys from last year. But A-Rod's system's a great system, and the defense is competing hard, looking really good. A lot of great guys on that side of the ball as well. You know, it's been fun competition, right? This is kind of the grind days of camp, right? Like you mentioned, going into week 3. So it's a grind, but honestly, it's been good. Guys are staying healthy, but competing hard, and it's been fun.
Coming from Michigan, and obviously a different way of doing things, and Jim Harbaugh and whatnot, and the Big Ten, what's been the biggest thing that's been different about BYU and sort of the process here?
Yeah, you know, I'd say the biggest difference here is honestly the time that we're here in the building. At Michigan, we were there a lot longer. We stayed in a hotel as well, so really you're kind of completely away from the world. It was all focused on football.
In camp, you think?
In camp, yeah, sorry, I apologize. In camp, that's what it was the whole month of August. And it's nice here that you know, kind of get the evenings off. Kalani tries to get us out by 5 o'clock, and so then we can go home, be with family, and, you know, kind of have a time away from football to still watch film and recover on your own. But it's been good. I think there's pluses and minuses to both, but I enjoy this change up to camp. Has been nice.
I could see where people would be like, well, wait a minute, are you not putting in the same amount of time? So what do you think the advantage is of that of, hey, we go home a little earlier, but here's why. Here's the advantages.
Yeah, I would say the advantages, too, is when you're here, there's a lot, right? You know, like you're grinding, you come in, you got meetings right away, then you go straight from meetings to practice, and you change, right? Then you got more meetings, you got to lift, right? So you're doing a lot more in a shorter period of time, right? It's a little more extended throughout the day at Michigan because they just want to keep you there. So the benefit of that, right, is you kind of learn how to, with a lot of stress, how to deal with that and get it done quickly. But then also, too, it's nice to have your body recover, right? To get some time where you can be away from the building, let your mental state recover. So I think there's pluses and minuses to both, right? But I like the advantages here of being able to go home and have that time for my body to recover. I feel a lot better in camp right now than I did a year ago, so that feels good.
Talked about the cold tub. I know that your brother has a sauna.
Yes.
Talk to me about 2 linemen, because he played here too. 2 linemen in a sauna.
Hey, it's
big enough?
It's big enough. Yeah, it's big enough.
Nice.
I love going in there. I'm a big proponent of the sauna as well, right? The hot and the cold. I wish I had a cold tub at my house too, because I like to do the contrast of going sauna. Then yeah, that's the next step. Get a cold tub, but no, big. You know, hey, try to do anything you can, any competitive advantage, to make your body feel better. So I'm into trying it.
And how are you feeling coming off the Liz Frank in week 3 of camp here?
The foot feels great. Yeah, it really does. Credit to the strength staff here. Credit to the PT staff here, especially Terrence Motley. You know, they helped a ton in just getting me back, and I feel better than I did before, so it feels really good.
You played 26 games at Michigan. You started 2. Unfortunately, the injury happened.
Yep.
What's the biggest thing that you've kind of taken away from that experience, 3 years at that program, that tangibly helps you here?
I would say the biggest thing is just, you know, we learned how to win at Michigan, right? I was on a lot of winning teams. You know, I go to the college football playoff my freshman year, win the national championship my sophomore year. Then last year I dealt with the injury, and last year was kind of an up and down year for Michigan as well. Finished off the season well. But it's just a winning culture that we learned there. Learned from some really, really good players. You know, I was just watching preseason. You watch the LA Rams, and I see Josiah Stewart, who I went up against for the last 2 years in practice every day as an edge rusher, getting a sack, right? And some of his first few snaps in the NFL. So those are guys that you're competing against every day, and you know, so you get to play against the best of the best. And so I feel like coming in here, I had a lot of knowledge of the game and have seen a lot of different guys, both in game and out of game and practice. And I feel like I can come here and help the team in any way I can.
I want to learn something about each of the three quarterbacks that are competing. So I'll say their name. You tell me something they do really well that you've seen.
Okay.
McKay Hillstead.
McKay Hillstead's just a great athlete. You know, he comes out there and there's instant respect for him, and he knows what he's doing, but then also he can make plays with his feet really, really well. So he's done some really great things.
Trayson Bourget.
Trayson Bourget knows the offense really, really well. He's a super smart quarterback, super smart player. So I know that when he's there, he's going to get us in the right spot, and it's no hesitation on his part as well.
And then Bear Bachmeyer.
I'd say Bear, he's really smart just in general too. I mean, you see, you know, I've been around some really good quarterbacks, and as a true freshman, I don't know if I've seen somebody quite like Bear with just how advanced he is, how well he knows the offense, how fast he's picked it up, and just the confidence he has too. You know, and he's back there behind us, and he comes in with the ones. There's no stoppage, there's no hesitation from him. He's just out there slinging the rock and doing what he does best, and you know, that's huge for a freshman, because I think a lot of times that's the biggest curve, is just the speed of the game and understanding of the game, and Bear has just picked that up right away, and there's no drop off when he's in the game with us.
Do you have voice recognition if you guys aren't huddling? Like, can you tell who it is back there now?
I mean, yeah, I think so. I think the biggest thing, honestly, is like the timing too. Each quarterback has a little bit of a different timing, which is something to get used to right when they're snapping the ball. But yeah, I got some voice recognition too. I could tell you who's back there just by hearing their voice and their cadence.
Well, thanks for the time, and best of luck with the sauna, the cold tub, all of it, all the meetings and everything.
Thanks so much. Always great to see you.